One of the major flaws of larger governments in many countries, United States and European and Eastern Bloc, China, none of them is better than the other one, is the issue of the bureaucracy, is the issue of the paperwork, is an issue of creating offices to monitor other offices. So they create one office and then they create another organization to monitor this and monitor other issue associated with this. And after a while, you'll see one issue such as election, such as foreign policy or trade or similar items. They are under number of the infrastructures, structures, and substructures, subdivision, subunit that sometimes they talk to each other, sometimes they don't talk to each other. Sometimes, in fact, act opposite to each other. And there are many of these problems within a country and also with regard to the foreign policies. United States and many other countries has a number of the organization, particularly after World War II, with the creation of the United Nations and all the substructures of the United Nations and many governmental agencies that deal with the foreign policy, dictatorship, massacre, famine, drought, mass killing, genocide, and every one of them has been under surveillance, under microscope. But to their credit, we should know that it's not that every country, large or small, powerful, no powerful, superpower or non-superpower, can exert whatever they want. But you cannot at least flirt with them, with those governments, with those entities that they are involved in genocides, they are involved in mass killing, they are involved in corruption and fraud. Well, you cannot go to bed with them. You cannot appease them. You can isolate them. You cannot trade with them. You cannot buy oil from them. You cannot buy gas from them. Buy from another country. There are many countries that is superior to many Arab and Iranian and African country with regard to everything. There are diamonds in many places, rare material in many places. All these organizations, UNESCO, WHO, UN, and other substructures that particularly recently number of the issue with regard to the Uganda, with regard to the Iran genocides, with regard to the Syria, many of these acronym has surfaced and come to the attention of many people. Some of them R2P, EWP, and the most recent one that has been floating around has been there for a number of the years, but now that many issue has come to the surface is EIU, the Economist Intelligence Unit Index, and that's deal with the structure of a government. So the question is, if Western country and United States as a leader of the free world created all this and they preach this, why don't they directly act upon it? I mention it. no country in the world is policing of the other countries. Not every country, every larger country, powerful country, superpower, richer, have really ability to interfere with many countries. They cannot. They kill people, that the index country that is. They might kill the people or army of the stronger countries. They might do non-conventional combat with them. They can do guerrilla fight with them. And it's not easy for a superpower to interfere with other country. But the question is, yes, you cannot fight with them, you cannot push them, force them, but at least you cannot go to bed with them. Don't sleep with the enemy. Like a European country that deal with all these dictators, all of them, and European Union and American as well. Dictator in Syria, dictator in Iraq, although we get rid of Saddam Hussein. A dictator in Iran, hopefully we're going to get rid of him. North Korea. All these Arabs and Arab African countries that they are under really discriminatory governments, brutal government, famine, drought, starvation, war, all of them. Well, if you cannot engage in forceful elimination, do not tangle with them. Don't go to bed with them. And the responsibility of the freedom seekers and equality seekers, instead of pouring into the street of New York or Washington and destroy the property of the taxpayer, maybe just talk to government and request and demand action to eliminate poverty, dictatorship by disengaging politically.